There are so many people out there who are studying openings instead of learning how to win the game. In other words, if you are studying the London or any opening variation, how much will that really reward you toward winning a game versus learning specific strategic methods, maneuvers, plays, or honing your endgame skills toward pocketing further points and thereby gaining rating points. Our goal is that everyone should have an opportunity to become a better player. That is far more important than any individual win for rating points, because honestly, when you are a certain strength, the rating points just come and go. If you have a bad day, your rating returns to your true strength on the very next day. So there's no reason, absolutely no reason for anyone to be fretting over rating points or anyone getting help on any particular move when this is meant purely and entirely for training for actual real-life events. You have to start at the beginning. Basically, you're going for an AP class in chess when you study Kasparov or Magnus. And if you've not passed all of your primary school classes, your fundamentals, your absolute basics, which are Lasker, Capablanca, Morphy, Alekhine, then it becomes very difficult to jump into science at a higher level. Aim higher. Set your standards higher. Be better. I mean, you're aiming at a level of player that is more or less intermediate. I already made this comment earlier that players under 2400 are intermediate. So if you aim higher, aim at becoming a better player. Basically, Gotham Chess is an advanced intermediate player. He is hoping to become a grandmaster for a reason, because then he will be a real player. I would only hope to do the same thing myself, as my rating is even lower and weaker. I'm not as good as Gotham Chess yet. I am a hop, skip, and a jump above beginner.
And of course, the old...
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, grasshoppers. Let's actually make sure that we restarted the computer. We had some updates. It was very, very annoying. Quite a few things. At least we have sound. Sound is always good. I wasn't having sound for a while. The phone link was getting in my way. Some things were appearing on my screen that I wasn't ready for. Let's answer e4 with e5 very calmly and see what our opponent is up to. We should be able to hear. Good morning, Ron.
Check out the amazing publisher, Chess Informant. The most important chess publications and combinations download. Even more info. Check out more special pricing. Plus my YouTube Informant playlist.
Is that the one that I played? Or is that the one that actually happened? Wow, my opponent at least is developing his stuffs. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, this is absolutely key. Had I allowed knight, I was thinking about d5, knight takes d5, then queen takes e4, queen e2 would be a problem. And now we get to hit him with that one, which I don't get to hit him with very often. We'll see if that works. He is seeing all of my threats. So that's good. Maybe knight f6 was a better move first, right? Maybe knight f6. Knight e7. Knight d5. Could be a problem. We'll have to see. Can I just capture? It's interesting. No, I can't let him play that. And now he's got a discovery on my G7 square. You gods. This guy is in beast mode. I don't like it one bit. And he's still got the discovery on my G7 square. But now at least I get to play knight takes d4 and knight f6. All right, so far so good. Interesting. Mm-hmm. 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 We are in some serious trouble here. This line is not so great. We're just going to keep developing our stuffs. Going to keep developing our stuffs and hope that we can actually get something on him that will count without losing more material. What? Can't I just take that? Oh, I cannot take it. That is the problem. I cannot take it because he is attacking me. Well, that's a bummer. Now what's happening? Sylvie is giving me a checkup.
Hi.
Takes. I'm in trouble. Yes, I'm in trouble. How are you? Good morning. Yokai. I don't think I have a choice here. I have to play it this way. Mm-hmm. And now for something completely indifferent. Oh my God. He's threatening me that way too? And that way. Arg. Let's keep the lines closed. Let us keep the lines closed. Alrighty. And Yokai, I think we're in trouble. We can't see the board. Oh my God, there's more than one of these open, huh? Resume. You are absolutely correct. Let's see if I can close the correct one. Cancel. I can't leave the app, but
What was that place in your Instagram story?
I went to Chess the Musical last night on Broadway. I've been waiting 40 years.
That place.
I have been waiting 40 years. I've been waiting 40 years to go to Chess the Musical. It was canceled on Broadway originally. And can I go this direction? So far, so good.
So was it good?
It was very good. It was amazingly good. I was planning on playing this, but I don't think that's a good idea. It was actually quite incredible. Uh-oh. So now, is he going to be able to capture me the way I think he's going to capture me? Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But at least we got our stuff back. Here, there, and yonder. Let's just batten down the hatches here as we attempt to play a little defense. See outside the square of the pawn? He is.
While I'm starting to grow up on chess, I now have queen sack ideas.
That was crazy. Let's see if we can get it down to one browser window. So I restarted my computer. Good morning, Yokai. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I wouldn't even call it a queen sacrifice. Most of the time it is an exchange of material for activity, time, and space. An exchange of material for activity, time, and space. I'm actually curious as to, because I realized that I have leadchess.org in both of, or in two or more platforms. Which platform is it going to take me to? It looks like it's defaulting to YouTube. That's okay. So now it seems to be defaulting to YouTube. I can get it to switch back at any time by removing the leadchess.org from the YouTube if needed. We are trying to promote F4, giving everyone the bird. All right, fair enough. Let's see if he's got the refutation in mind. He does. That's nice. Interesting. He's choosing that particular platform. I don't mind at all. I'm calling his bluff. We'll see. And interesting. We're going to keep it up. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Keep it up. Since he already has a bishop on that square, I'm no longer worried about exactly that. Let's step out of dodge for a moment. This way we get to plant a knight on a very appropriate square, because he wasn't paying attention when I left the pin. So Chess the Musical at the Imperial Theater on Broadway. Quite lovely. Quite amazing, in fact. Very well worth it. Should I or should I not? I think we are removing the defender this way. Yes. We most certainly are. Double Attackovich. Double Attackovich. Think I'm in double. We're still attacking multiple objects, and we got a pawn to e4. So where is he going now? Interesting. I want to be able to play f5. So therefore, queen to c3. We allowed his bishop an out, unfortunately. Very sad. Very sad about that. do have enough pressure on this to make it worthwhile, though. Really? You just went for that? That's fascinating. Bishop takes, pawn takes, knight takes, thank you very much, takes. Alrighty then. We're gonna keep it up. Bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Keep it up. Bum ba-dum ba-dum bum bum bum. Another center pawn. Very kind of him. The world could always use another center pawn. Bishop takes. Let's see where he's headed with that. So we activate the last pizza. Queen takes, bishop takes, pawn takes, rook takes, and... Fair enough. Fair enough. This one is hanging at the end. That one is not a good exchange. I happen to like all of his stuff the way it is. Let's give him another type of checkup so we can get a skewer in. We'll see what he would like to do about that. And moment of truth. Should I exchange once here, exchange once there? I can't allow this, nor that. And is this an exercise in futility? We're about to find out. He may go for a counterattack, he may not. Takes. I gotta avoid the back rank mate. Can't allow this to happen because if he does take on B2 in the near future, right? So now I want to be able to take back with the pawn. Or do I need to take back with the pawn? I don't need to take back with the pawn. We have enough protected passed pawns. Let's get a 1 to the 7th. 2 to the 7th. 3 to the 7th. Pick off another pawn. Ooh. That seems lovely. But we do need our rook on the 7th rank no matter what. First things first, we fix the weakness. Then we give him a tickle. We'll pick up a third cookie. The world needs a few more cookies. Xi Zheng was the first women's world champion that I was fairly impressed with because she was the first relatively non-Russian world champion since Vera Menchik. So I didn't answer it. You noticed in your play that your player makes mistakes, and I will take an opportunity, but I don't know how to create opportunities. Yes, I thought I replied to this. You have to be able to study master games. Yes. You have to study master games and watch and learn. It's a lot like when a player, when every person, by the way, every young player starts off young and they are watching their parents, and the first thing they do, the first notable thing, the major accomplishment they choose is, do I want to go into a Caro-Kann or do I want to leave him there? I think we're going to leave him there. The first notable thing that they do or take care of is, no, I really have to think about this. Very annoying. My opponent is not taking over the center. It's super annoying. What? Where are you going, sir? I guess you do have something on the long diagonal. I could have played bishop to, but am I going to get into trouble because of this? So they notice that they pull themselves up onto 2 feet because everyone is walking, right? So that is the first learning experience that absolutely every single person discovers. Another, amazingly enough, oh no, and I lost a rook. Fine, that rook never did anything for me anyway. What can I do with this? We're gonna have to avoid being in trouble.
So, unfortunately, I'm out of the house. So, I can't play, but I hope I will see you tomorrow.
No worries. And by the way, playing and other very important things should happen. Can I even afford to do this? Let's try it. Let us try it. We're going to try to keep things pinned. We're going to try to keep the pressure on. We're going to see what we can do. We're going to hope that we're not in too much trouble here, there, or yonder. I can't afford too much, or can we? I'm trying my best to keep that knight pinned. And then, and only then, bummer. Where is he going to go with his knight? I don't know. We have to decide what is he going to do with this stuffs. What is he going to do with his stuffs? Trying my best to create any form of Gegenspielen. Any form of Gegenspielen that I can. Finally, a little bit of activity. Temp is no slouch. Yeah, we need to go over the games of masters, and we learn from their strategies, and we play exactly like them as often and whenever we can, to tell you the truth. I think I'm going to be doing that. Yes. And now for something completely indifferent. I'm still trying for some things, but I can't quite do it. Here, there, and yonder. I can't really accomplish much from this angle, but we're going to try. Should I, or should I not? Takes. Takes. And takes. Yeah, let's just keep it going. We are going to try to keep it going. Let's see, we have one small accomplishment. At least we now have a pawn for our rook. Can we loosen him up anymore? We'll try. So here, there, and yonder. Interesting. So we managed to dig ourselves out a little bit. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh no, that could be terrible. All right, we survived it. For some reason, we survived it. but we don't really want it to happen again. Trying. So far, so good. Yes. Really? You're going to do this to me? That's terrible. Fine. Mm-hmm. Can I do that? I guess I can do that. We have to pretend as though we are getting something out of this mix. We do have to pretend as though we're getting something out of this mix. With only 19 seconds to go, are we getting anything out of this mix? Can we? We have to give them a checkup. And another possible move. This is bad for us, by the way. This is all bad for us. Yeah. He got me. C'est la vie. Cannot give up a full rook to some opponents. Just not possible. That was horrible. C'est la vie. Yes, you have to play over the games of masters. You learn from your experiences, your visual experiences, what you see. Another very cool thing that occurs, by the way, is that you'll start mimicking everything that you see, including speech patterns. So if parents are not talking around you, or not necessarily talking with you, then they won't learn to talk. Basically, they get to see how your mouth moves when you are talking to them or when you are reading stories to them. So they learn to start to move their mouth, and then they start making sounds and they start organizing those sounds just like that. So therefore they learn, and we learn from the games of great players, the games of masters. Initially, we learn what a good chess game looks like. That is our hope and our dream. In any event, thanks everyone for being here. Oh, I'm turned extra white. Alexa, turn on Dojo. I have to turn that off. I cannot let that happen anymore. That's all there is to it. I have to change that automatic routine to turn off my light because I go bright white. And that's horrible, and I might scare people off. In any event, happy birthday, Zijun. We will be back in a short bit with the Zijun Rapid Arena. I decided to do both events. If I were to do 3 events after World Champions. When it's a World Champion's birthday, they're dominating. I may make an exception for Danya, because I believe that Danya's birthday is on that of another World Champion, November 9th. So, in remembrance of Danya, I will probably start doing his birthday as well. We will also do a Danya tribute stream at some point in the near future, now that the weekend is coming up. It's Thursday, folks. Ron, it is great to see you, Mon. For those of you who have not checked out The Amazing Power of Chess Informant, it's never too late.
Check out the amazing publisher, Chess Informant. The most important chess publications and combinations download. Even more info. Check out more special pricing. Plus my YouTube Informant playlist.
And the YouTube Informant playlist has interactive learning. And Yokai was encouraging me. And in an hour and 15 minutes, I should be in the school. And we will be firing this one off for the morning. So, meanwhile, back at the ranch, looking around, we are going to roll the ending credits. Thank you for being here, everybody. Seriously, cheers and ciao.